Welcome back to Skyward Sword. Take 2 of this dungeon.
Yes.
And it's actually my fault for one. Well, not exactly my fault. It's just that some things weren't working.
Well, Adam should have gone with his gut.
Yeah, oh well. Anyway, welcome to the Linearu mining facility. So yeah, a mining facility. And of course, as you may have guessed, this dungeon will involve time shift stones. Oracas. Yet they live for 1,000 years, during which time it is continuously growing. Gee, I wonder what kind of thing we'll have to fight as a boss.
Foreshadowing?
Oh yes. Just like the Gomas in Ocarina of Time. Oh yeah, and in Twilight Princess too. You remember that boss, don't ya? Alright. And halo, that's our spumes. Boom. Sorry folks, it's just that I'm still tired from a couple days ago. I got sunburnt badly. Ouch. It's all because I didn't have sunscreen on while I was walking around the zoo. I underestimated how hot the sun was. Okay. There we go. So basically, that's the entire gimmick of the dungeon. Just time shift stones and stuff. Time shift stones, time shifts, and more time shifts.
That's the shtick in this dungeon.
Uh-huh. So, we might as well... So yeah, basically that's the dungeon in a nutshell.
Nice.
Not to mention a lot of me sinking into the sink sand. As you guys have already hilariously have sampled.
What?
Me sinking into the sink sand.
Uh-huh.
Well, it happens. I mean, this was my first time in this dungeon.
Hey, you're doing this game blind.
Of course.
Not something I'd advise, given it's a Zelda game, but,
Well, it shows you what not to do. So, it's not only fun, but also educational.
You said so.
Yeah. Okay, who wants to bet 20 rupees? I mean, it's a small chest. It's gotta be 20 rupees. I mean, seriously, game, why do you gotta give us 20 rupees in chests? You gotta love how you can just barely make it with the stamina you've got. Well, since we got downtime until we fight the boss, I should mention that the dungeon item in this place, it's fun to use. It's actually a returning item from the Minish Cap. I didn't recognize it at first, but yeah. Oh, hello, Staldras. Ow.
Adam's not good.
Sometimes it's hard to actually get them all. Fortunately, you don't face them that often.
Yes.
And there's also one right there. Ow. There. At least you get profit for it. Oh yeah, I should mention. I mentioned this in the last take, but nobody's ever gonna know that.
Yeah.
I am actually close to finishing Persona 3 Faz. Well, the journey, that is. I still gotta do the answer.
Fun.
Adam, the answer is locked on hard difficulty, so have fun.
I know.
Yeah.
I beat it before and I'll beat it again. I know. I happen to know for a fact it's doable. As Jeremy said, I'm one brave bastard for doing so. Nope, that's sealed. And of course, just as with everything else regarding time shift stones, the music actually does change whenever you go into a time shifted area. Seamlessly as well. And where are we now? 6 minutes in, and we are in pretty much the main hub of the dungeon. Well, it's nice to know that every dungeon has bird statues. In case you ever need an emergency exit, just go to a bird statue and you can warp out. Fortunately, all the puzzles will have been solved when you go back in there. Well, the puzzles you solved so far.
Yeah, I was about to say, everything? Well, that's a pretty good incentive to leave.
Well,
yeah.
Well, everything you solve. Okay, well, can't do anything with... Nope, that's the steel crate up there.
Yeah, you gotta break these crates, otherwise... Oh, that's steel. You can't break that.
No, but I can break that.
Overkill much?
Hey, there's no kill like overkill.
True enough. Hey, you got a trope right.
Oh, please. I don't even read TV tropes, alright? Because TV tropes will ruin your life.
And yet you got that one right.
That was just a lucky guess. A small key. Well, it's a start. Oh, P just teleports us out back up here before we get crushed. Or whatever may be down there. For all you know, it could be sharks, it could be lamolas, it could be about a million moblins ready to pounce on you and skewer you with their spears. All you need to know is there's some things in this world that are better off not knowing, and that's one of them.
Wait, what?
A bottomless pit.
Yeah.
Again, there's some things you're better off not knowing. Yep, our primary goal is to get to that final locked door. Ah.
Yeah, these are deactivated units.
And these are froaks. Obviously a fusion of a frog and a croak. I already know what to do with them. Just hit them when they collide with the wall, or when they're not spiked, they blow up. Like so.
Another deactivated unit.
Unfortunately, like everything else in these dungeons, it takes me a while to figure out where to go next.
Ooh, the spirits are forming into purple skulls.
That's what happens when you kill every biological enemy.
It's like Mega Man 8 all over again.
Oh, great. Don't get me started. Especially as the boss of this area.
Metroid! Yay!
It's used to make all sorts of things. So we're kind of using it for quote-unquote peaceful applications, I guess? And by peaceful applications, I of course mean building more stuff to kill things.
course.
So yeah, you're doing the Federation definition of peaceful applications.
I never thought that'd be possible.
Do I hear the sound of a charge beam? You may want to run.
I don't think anyone can outsmart super missiles.
Okay, I'll give you points for that Team Fortress 2 quote there.
Even though I never played Team Fortress 2.
Well, Meet the Team videos are everywhere. In fact, they recently had Meet the Pyro. What the hell is all I can say? I mean, everyone considers the medic and the soldier to be really crazy. Well, mainly the soldier. Heavy, sniper, those two are... The engineer, those three are pretty nice guys. Just don't piss them off. The medic, kinda out there. Scout, classic suburban gang grunt. Don't mess with him. Soldier, really messed up. Demo Man, also really messed up. Pyro!
Holy crap!
Yeah!
Which tells you that either he's I don't know.
Oh, look at that! Proximity magnets!
I kind of want to say maybe he's, you know, a little bit challenged or something. And that's why they put those things on him, or he's just, I don't know.
Maybe he's just mental to begin with.
I don't know.
You know, actually, a friend of mine from Demonage mentioned a mental condition called, I believe he's called it agnosia, which really screws with your perception. And it's possible the Pyro's got a case of that.
And that's why they put those goggles on him.
A really bad case of that.
Well, you know, I guess the goggles they do something.
I don't think the goggles are doing anything because he just keeps on killing.
Well,
the thing is, the Pyro sees everything in My Little Pony mode. I'm not joking. He thinks his rig is a giant trumpet cannon out of the Mother series that shoots rainbows. He thinks his axe is a lollipop. And he sees Blue Team as flying babies.
Which makes you wonder what he sees his teammates as.
Teletubbies?
I would hope not.
Oh dear God, that'd be just scary. Screw that. I'd be going, yeah, no, done.
I mean, the thing is, even Red Team is scared of Pyro. Even the Spy is scared of Pyro. The Spy.
And that's saying something.
Yeah.
If Spy's afraid of someone, run the other way.
Run the other way and pray.
Oh, there's no point in praying.
Oh.
The world of Team Fortress 2 is completely godless.
Oh, nice.
And then you download Touhou Fortress.
Oh no! Isn't Moko Pyro in Touhou Fortress?
Anyway, we got beam-ups.
Given all of this, wouldn't it make more sense for Flandry? Oh, that reminds me. Something a friend of mine just showed me.
Was it
From the Club.
is it Flandre with the pyros thing?
Yes, it's Flandry. It's Flandry with the rain blower.
As you can tell, folks, we got nothing for this part because we've already been to this before. So
we're just kind of randomly going from thing to thing.
Well, what do you expect?
Dear God, that's even worse.
What do you expect? Where am I, dude? Where am I, dude?
Let me see if I can find the one that my friend posted.
I mean, the only thing remotely close to mining in this dungeon is the time shift stones themselves. Not to mention some ore that's coming off the assembly line.
on.
Whoa! Whoops! Don't worry, we'll have something to talk about once we get to the boss fight. Which should be in another hour? So, feel free to talk about as much as you want, whenever you want.
There you go. That's what I've been shown.
This is a typical Tuesday afternoon for us here in NXT.
That's adorable.
I know, right?
Let me see this.
Canonically speaking, Flandry is definitely mentally unstable, but not homicidally insane.
Yeah.
This is probably how Fanon Flandry sees the world. When, if you're going by the canon, she's not really all there. It has three things that are wrong with her. She's mentally unstable and has poor impulse control. Her view of reality is weak.
And oh boy, I think Link just stole something from one of Flandry's wings. He stole one of the jewels.
Actually, no. Just don't run. It'll only make it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Flandry enjoys the chase, so... But yeah, canonically, Flandry is kind of unstable and has very poor impulse control. And her grasp of reality, it's not clear how well she grasps reality.
Depending on what fandom you go to, though, because, there's quite a few that, she's okay. It's just because of that basement that she was never allowed out of. Canonically speaking,
she is a very sweet kid. And and it's implied she has some awareness of how dangerous she is, because she stays in that basement willingly and does not hold a grudge against Romelia for being put in the basement at all. Exactly. So that implies that she's got some sort of awareness of how dangerous that she really is.
Yeah, like I've said before, I play Marissa in a game. I'm not gonna name drop it because I really don't need to hear people trolling us. But Flandre, when Marissa appeared, Flandre was the one to go get Marissa. Because, Marissa's kind of powerless at that point because bad scientist. And quite literally, the first thing she did, because Marissa spotted her in a yellow raincoat, was get tackled. But it wasn't the normal bone-shattering tackle
that you see in the fandom.
Yeah, she was very aware that Flandre's had her chip taken out. So she's got all her powers. Well, now Marissa does too, but she's got to deal with Kari. But that's a whole other story.
Yeah, but I mean, Fanon Flandry, scary as hell. Canon Flandry, kind of dangerous to be around unsupervised, but ultimately a good kid.
Yeah. And at the same time, depending on who is the supervision.
Ooh. Goddess Plume.
Nice.
That's shiny.
You were saying, Glide?
It depends on who's even around her to be the supervision.
Well, yeah, if you're dealing with Romelia or Patchouli, yeah, I mean, you're in relatively good hands, assuming Romelia isn't looking for a meal.
Marissa as well, because I could see her seeing, or not Patchouli. Wow, I can talk tonight or today. Marissa as another, sister in all technicality.
Yeah, Flandry is canonically fond of Marissa.
Yes.
And assuming she has any awareness of how dangerous she is at all, she would probably take some effort to not accidentally hurt her.
Hey, wait, we got the Gust Bellows!
It's the Gust Jar from Minish Cap.
Woohoo!
Only it has none of the suction and double the blow.
Sorry, folks, it's the Touhou Power Hour. Again.
I don't mind.
Like, you're actually learning something. We're edumacating you.
Even though I'm trying to focus on the game and other
You
stuff.
just kind of went off in La La Land.
Yeah.
It's better Touhou than Minecraft.
Yeah.
And if any of my roleplay buddies are listening, hi, you know what I'm talking about.
I think I've mentioned this before, but Adam is like the only member of Arcadia Commons who has not got any experience with Touhou.
Well, I have played a Perishable Night once. That's
that
it.
stuff is hard.
I think I played it on normal.
Yeah, I mean, I used to play Flash games that a buddy of mine made for Mega Man, like Mega Man Next. I believe I mentioned this before. That stuff was hard. Zun makes my friend look like a chump.
And the sad thing is it's the game that Zun wants to play is what he makes.
Yeah, that's the thing. Zun makes games for him. That he makes a small profit in Japan out of it and is a pop culture icon in the gaming community abroad is literally nothing but a bonus to him.
Yeah, because we just send him beer.
Another round of Guinness for the crazy man, please.
More like another round of sake.
Yeah.
Or that.
Or whatever beer he prefers.
I mean, even some of the more out there theories are that the literary agent hypothesis that Yukari visits Zun regularly and gives him information for the games and the side books and whatnot. Some people are crazy enough to believe Gensokyo is real.
Hey, if it's real, I want to go there. I don't care if I will die in like 10 seconds. I want to go. That'd be badass. I don't know, because I'm female. I might actually have a chance, though.
Yeah, I would probably want to stick to the village. Because as much as I would love to just sit in the Voile library with Patchouli for the rest of my days, I wouldn't make it there.
Of course not.
Unless you're with a girl, or somehow befriended one of the other girls to get you there.
Well, Rinosuke tends to be off limits. I mean, Yukari's got an unofficial claim on the guy.
Yeah.
Never mind the fact that he's Marissa's Oni-chan, so you pick on Korin, you're gonna get a Master Spark to the face. Assuming Yukari doesn't just make you cease to exist.
Yeah.
Because Yukari is Rinosuke's main shipping partner, and Rinosuke is also an older brother figure to Marissa. You mess with him, those two are gonna be knocking on your door.
I think I know what I gotta call this part. The return of the Touhou Power Hour.
Yes!
Why not?
I don't know where I would go, in all honesty, because there's like 3 different places I would want to go. I'd either want to go hang out with Alice, Marissa, or Cerno.
And yes, people, I know you're gonna complain, but hey, this is all you get. This is what you see is what you get in this dungeon.
And besides, once we get to plot, we'll shut up about Touhou for a little while.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there are literally just maybe 3 places I would go if I could get into Gensokyo, and that's Voile Library to just spend hours upon hours reading books with Patchy.
Oh wait, I've got 4 then. Never mind. I forgot.
Or
I'd go to Flandre and probably die. But, you know, I'll be your best friend in the whole wide world.
just don't kill me.
I would. I'd be like, I would be your best friend in the whole wide world. And knowing my luck, it'd be K.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't say K. She'd say Q.
Yeah. Either Q or, okay, best friend, and then like 2 minutes later, Q.
Yeah, Q-K-Y-U is Flandre's catchphrase for when she closes her fist on the focus of an object's existence and makes it go boom.
Which is debated too, that if you cover her mouth while she's doing it, if she can't say it, it doesn't work.
Although that in itself might be psychosomatic. Another mental restraining bolt.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if anyone's seen the Walfus fan comic, Scarlet Weather Archive in Japanese Red, by Kamiko Muffin, she's got full control of her powers in that comic.
I could see that the only reason she acts the way she does is because she's poor, and nobody goes down there. I think
I can only think of 3 people who go down there to play with Flandry, Ramelia, Patchouli, and Marissa. And Marissa's not... Oh, and Mei Ling. Flandry adores Mei Ling.
Down there that often.
Yeah, Flandry adores Mei Ling. If someone actually managed to hurt Mei Ling, heaven help them. Because, one, a very widely speculated bit of fan theory is that Mei Ling is a dragon. Not just any dragon. A Hong. A Chinese rainbow god dragon.
I've been hearing that she's the dragon, too.
I don't think she's the dragon god Ryujin. Ryujin is, like, freaking stupid huge. And scares even Yukari. Mei Ling does not scare Yukari.
Oh, maybe mind, I'm gonna go grab myself something to eat.
What'd you say, Glide?
Maybe even his child.
That I could see. Possibly.
Oh, electric keys.
Because not a whole lot scares Mei Ling.
Well, yeah, Mei Ling is pretty darn fearless. I gotta say, especially for a woman who is pretty crappy in the magic department in a world that runs on magic.
I read a fanfic that Marissa is actually trying to teach her how to do Danmaku a lot better. And in return, one of their things is that they'll fight, hand to hand. Even though Marissa knows she's not all that good at that.
Well, yeah, I mean, Mei Ling is the Mario of Touhou. She's average in every way with one exception. She is a god at martial arts compared to everybody else. Yep. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that Danmaku is magic only, she could mop the floor with half the cast.
Yes.
I mean, there are routinely fan dojins that have her sparring with Yugi and Suika, for crying out loud.
I could see it. I really could.
I really do feel bad for you, Adam, because you have no idea what the hell we're talking about.
I don't mind.
He learns as we speak.
True. If I really wanted to, I could dump him into the TV Tropes article on Touhou.
But if I had the time.
My Cerno got into TV Tropes.
Cyrano's already really hard to...
My Cerno.
Oh, you're not playing the fandom idiot Cyrano.
I'm trying not to, let's put it that way, but I made it into it. She's the butt monkey of the roleplay.
Sadly enough, that's kind of Cyrano's position in the fandom in general.
I'll have to find it real quick, but I'm...
Now, in the, I may have mentioned this before, actually. I think maybe in the Brawl commentary, but, the reason Cyrano is derided so much, she is the strongest fairy in Gensokyo, that is true, but she's also really, really, really freaking arrogant.
Yes.
And in the instruction manual for Phantasmorgia of Flower View.
Yes.
You know how instruction manuals have those little numbered bullets, diagrams on their pictures?
Yes.
Well, it's a two-player game, Phantasmorgia, and the first diagram in the manual is player 1, player 2. Cyrano is on the player 2 side of the screen, labeled with a 9. And the listing for all the number bullets goes down, until it gets down to 9. And it has the two kanji letters for baka, which means stupid.
Yeah.
Thus the meme of 9-ball.
Yep.
Yeah,
what I posted in the chat is not completely true because there are more things. And Alice and Marissa were in the other school. Ramelia was in her dorm. And Yuka was there as well. In the other school. She just lost her star. The person who pulled her as a star. So... And she's now having to deal with, her not sister wanting to burn down the school. It's just got her memory that she's a fairy back. So she's going to give her not sister a lecture on how fire melts fairies.
Well, I mean, Cyrano is like the most intelligent fairy in the Gensokyo setting. She's like one of maybe 2 to 6 fairies who has the mental capacity to understand that she cannot die, which completely explains her complete recklessness and absolute refusal to back down when she gets into a fight. Because she knows that for her, defeat literally means nothing.
Ow.
You gotta admit, though, at the end of her storyline in Phantasmagoria Flower Review, there's a possibility she might not be a fairy for very much longer.
Shigeaki does mention that Cyrano has become ridiculously powerful for a fairy, to the point that she could easily become a yokai.
Which, I'm sorry, Cyrano as a yokai. Dear God, everybody run.
Yeah, Cyrano is an ice yokai, for that matter.
That way you run away, because I love Cyrano to death, but dear God, go.
Well, I mean, it's the same issue as Marissa. She keeps gobbling up magical knowledge for too fast. If she keeps gobbling up too much magical knowledge too fast, the way she's been doing in the past couple of games, she's going to turn into a magician.
Well, depends, really, because a lot of things she says, instead of using mana, she uses the power of love, which, you know, in fan fictions I've read, she's outright said, I don't have enough internal mana to become a magician yokai.
Yeah, she's kind of the literal muggle of the setting, aside from the fact that she knows quite a bit. She uses weird mushrooms to power her spells, along with her Hakera, which is a magical reactor that she has to actually add fuel to.
Yeah.
Ooh,
which
time stone.
I could see her actually, you know, eventually getting to that point, but she might actually have to, you know, do something about it.
Well, yeah, she'd have to work for it, and she's been working hard her entire flippin' life.
So she's probably pretty damn close.
Of course, then there is the issue of the fact that she said she would give all of her books back to Patchouli when she was on her deathbed, which, if she becomes a magician, is not gonna happen.
But at that point, she might also sit there and go, you know something? Because we gotta also remember, Marissa's a lot younger than, I would probably say maybe 2 to 3 younger.
I think, with the exception of Alice, Marissa, and Reimu, everybody is in the... and Renosuke, everybody else is in the triple digits.
Right.
Oh yeah, and Sine.
Yes,
And Yomu, who's confirmed to be about 60 or so. Yes, little Lolly Yomu is 60.
But she's also a half ghost, so, you know.
So yeah, that stunted her development quite a bit. Everyone assumes that when she finally dies, she'll become more adult-like.
Which, you know, I usually can't put Reimu in my head right now is probably about 17, 18. You know, right on that edge. Maybe 16. Then put Marissa about 2 to 3 years younger than that.
And Sene is probably around Reimu's age.
Yeah.
Maybe a little younger, because Zun did say that she was still in high school when she left Japan proper.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this much, at least this talk is better than the dungeon itself right now.
Yeah, the dungeon's kind of
I know, right?
What?
I mean, the dungeon is really friggin' boring.
Yeah.
No.
It's clever. I'm gonna say this. It's clever.
Yes.
It's very clever. But it's still freaking boring.
At least it's not the Dongo's Cavern boring.
Oh, God. But yeah.
Or it's not it's not Deku Tree boring.
But yeah. I see Marissa's maybe 14, 15, in all honesty.
I don't know if she's that young. I would pin Sine being around that young, maybe.
Well, like
but
I
not
was
Marissa.
saying. But
Marissa, Reimu, Alice, those three are probably at the very youngest 16, and I would probably more put them at 19.
yeah.
Because Reimu is confirmed as being the age of 10 and highly responsive to prayers.
Right, so it really all depends, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Sun intentionally leaves quite a bit vague and occasionally contradicts himself on purpose because about at the time he released Mountain of Faith, he caught on to the fact that 90% of Touhou is Fanon, and so he decided to run with it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I can see her that way because when she meets Reimu, she's obviously a lot younger. Or at least looks a lot younger. But, you know.
It's nothing like having leftover pizza from the other day.
I just ate a bit of Papa John's from yesterday, actually.
How about that?
Yeah, I've mentioned it before. Every Monday, my local Papa John's has a deal, half price, and one topping large pizzas. There's always some left over because we get 2.
I just snack.
I'm capable of eating like 4 slices, but I eat them too fast. I sometimes have issues later. Whoops!
Bye-bye! Well, what can I say? I regret nothing!
Oh, so tempted. That's
What?
just me. In Baker Street, they just posted the body heat meme. Guess who I'm thinking about plopping in there just for the heck of it?
Cyrano?
Yes!
Because, I mean, body heat meme? Yeah, Cyrano being the master of ice and cold.
Although, I think the rules kinda kill her on that one, though, so...
Oh yeah, did I mention that when we come back to the Naru Desert, that's when we actually get the bow and arrow?
Yeah, this is the longest I've ever... This game is one of the longest I've ever seen the bow...
be absent.
Yeah, with the exception of the first game, where it was like one of the last few items you got.
Yes.
So yeah, we get the bow and arrow in the second to last MacGuffin dungeon. And yeah, as far as I know, I've yet to record the remainder of Skyward Sword. Again, I've been busy with Persona 3. Speaking of which, there actually is going to be an animated film.
Nice.
It was recently confirmed. I really have no idea why I'm still trying to do this.
No.
Maybe I think I'm scouting around. No. Oh, I guess I was trying to get his attention. Oh, excuse me.
Dude, that was a Nintendo Capri Sunburn.
I know.
That was not intentional. Okay. What?
Oh, I'm just reading over this thing real fast because I am so tempted to do it just for the heck of it.
What, do a dramatic reading of something?
No, to join the body heat menu with Cyrano.
Everyone's trying to get warm. Cyrano makes things worse.
Cyrano just goes, I don't know what you guys are worried about.
Yeah, because Cyrano literally cannot feel the cold.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie, Smokey.
I wonder if Smokey the Bear qualifies as a yokai.
What?
Glide, are you there?
What?
Yeah, she's there.
You didn't even hear me, did you?
Nope.
I wonder if Smokey the Bear qualifies as a yokai.
No, Rumio would just go, no.
Yeah, Rumi would go,
Is that so? No, that's not so.
Nom!
Exactly.
That's kind of Rumi's catchphrase. Is that so? Or in Japanese, Sonanoka. Really annoying and yet really mimetic.
Anyway,
Rukia is like really friggin' adorable, but she's also probably one of the most dangerous yokai if you don't know what the hell you're doing.
I've thought about playing Rumia.
She's very dumb, but if she catches you out in the middle of the night, you're dead. She will eat you.
Yeah.
speaking of dead,
I thought about playing her. I really did.
Whoops.
I think it's around this point I actually finally noticed the little fan.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm having my daily dose of Denburu picks of Touhou.
Ah, yes, I
Yeah, that's where I finally noticed it.
Yay!
Progress! I think.
Quest.
Oh, don't even. I've played that.
Let's not mention any of the X-Quest games. I love Sierra because they made Shivers, but the X-Quest games are just ball busters.
Progress Quest isn't even Sierra.
Oh wait, speaking of adventure games, Myst is on PSN. I believe. I checked PSN the other night. I think Myst is on there.
Yeah.
Myst?
Yeah.
Myst is where?
I think it's on PSN.
Yes!
Let me go check that.
Yes!
I'll be right back.
Breathe. Ugh.
I love the Myst series to death.
I played it a little bit and then I got lost and said, forget it, I'm done.
Oh, you boss. The puzzles are half the fun.
Well, no, I didn't know where to go.
Thing is to enjoy the world you're stuck in.
I did. It's just when you're stuck in the same spot and you can't figure out where the heck you're supposed to be going for the next part. Yeah, I was done.
Well, that's where guides come in, my friend. That's where guides come in.
At the time we had
Although,
this,
yeah,
there
at
was
the
no
time,
guides
there
out.
was no game packs when Myst 1 was released.
Yeah, so at that point I said, forget it, I'm done. Kyle, you play. And walked away.
Okay, let me see. PSP games. PS1 Classics. And let's see. Yep! It was released back in May 14th on PSN.
Free?
No, for $5.99.
Oh, that's affordable.
Man, that's not bad at all, man.
Holy balls, I gotta get that.
Yeah, it's
I
worth
know
it.
Myst had a
It's
PlayStation 1 console release.
That's what I'm referring to.
But, wow. I've still got my old game disc of Myst 1 and Real Myst, which was Myst in 3D.
But yeah, you can get it on your PS3 or your PSP.
That is freaking awesome. Okay, that just made my day, Adam. Thanks.
You're welcome. Let's see. Speaking of which, speaking of PSN, I'm not sure what else I want to buy with my $50. Yeah, as you can tell, this is me freaking out because I'm like, how do I kill them?
Dead, dead, dead!
Dude, seriously.
Learn to slice. not even joking. Learn to slice.
Ow. Come on, get over here. There we go. Fortunately, you don't encounter them that often. Let's see. What are the top 20 PS1 classics on PSN? Wait, what the hell? Apparently the first one on the list, it's not Final Fantasy VII. That's number 2.
Oh, thank goodness.
The number 1 so far, the first one that's in position is The Legend of Dragoon.
Okay, that is a good forgotten gem of a game.
Yes.
That earned its place.
I got stuck.
Yeah, in the past weeks, here's the most popular PS1 classics downloaded, arranged in order of most downloaded in the past weeks. Number 1 position, Legend of Dragoon.
Nice.
Here in order, from 1 to 20, Legend of Dragoon, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy IX, Resident Evil 2, Final Fantasy VIII, Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot 3, Crash Bandicoot 2, Spyro the Dragon, Resident Evil 3, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy 6, Chrono Cross, Crash Team Racing, Darkstalkers 3, Myst, Resident Evil Director's Cut, Spyro Year of the Dragon, Twisted Metal 2, and Chrono Trigger.
Aw, Threads of Fate wasn't on
Be a little
there.
higher up there on that list.
What?
Although I'm very pleased that Myst is on that list as well.
What were you saying, Katie?
Threads of Fate.
Well, I'm sorry.
That sucks. Oh well.
What?
I've got like 2 copies of that thing, so I'm happy.
Of what?
Threads of Fate.
I did download that.
Love that game. Love it, love it, love it.
Not sure if I'll do a playthrough of that game.
Oh, I love that game to death.
What was that old PS1 game that we did right before the channel went under?
The old PS1 game we did right before it went under?
Yeah, I believe the Japanese name was Legend of Baby or something like that.
Guardians Crusade.
That's the one, yeah.
No, it's not here. I still have the parts recorded actually, but do I really want to upload it?
Upload a run that old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeremy has been uploading some old runs, but,
Besides, that also came with a non-com version that is outdated now. I don't even have the non-com runs anymore.
Yeah. Oh well. That was a nice run, though.
It was, even though it was a bit boring to talk about.
Yeah, speaking of runs, I need to start my stuff before too long.
But yeah, as I mentioned before, you know, it was rather boring to do, if I'll be honest.
I didn't mind all that much.
Even we barely had anything to talk about.
Hello, Time Stone.
Yeah, it's a time stone, alright.
Look at the ruby was spinning. And we have Armos.
Nice.
Pity.
That looks freakishly like Godin from Wind Waker.
Okay, I'm looking in the RPG section. Oh, hello, Armos. There's...
I mean, tell me that does not... Tell me, that really does look like Godin, doesn't it?
Yeah. Let's see, Ow. See, what you gotta do is spin that fan, and
Spin that wheel.
there we go.
Yeah, for Touhou, all I have to do is make sure that what I'm doing for the, parts I'm going to be doing off camera work, and I'll be ready to start whenever.
Yeah, say the word, Glide. Say the word. Then we can really get into the Touhou trivia.
Heck yes. I've actually
Ladies
got
and
it.
gentlemen, we are going to drown you in Touhou trivia.
Yes. There's a few that I want to make sure I know where they're at, because there's like two on my team right now that I want to do.
I do know that Chibi Unzan is in the Safari Zone and is basically the Chansey.
Right.
You may want to, if it's possible, just cheat that one.
Well, there's a specific team I have in mind right now, but it's subject to change. Because there's like one I want to see if I can find, and then there's one that I don't know.
You know, I'm really stuck on what to actually get on PSN. I really don't know what to get. I got $50. I don't know what to get.
Save the money.
For what? They rarely update for PSP anymore.
Oh, that's true. They're trying to force the Vita on everybody.
And besides, I'm not sure what's.
Thing is, I'm not sure the Vita's gonna take off.
Well, it's just that there's not many RPGs to do apart from the Final Fantasy games. And I got 8 and 9 still. But then again, 9 barely works. It's just that it won't go past the opening cutscene for some odd reason.
Weird.
My discs are bad, but they don't look bad.
You may need a disc cleaner.
You know what? They only cost $9.99 each. Final Fantasy 8 and 9. I'm gonna download them. Let's see. Add the cart. Well, assuming, of course, I can play this on without the needing of an analog stick, a second analog stick. Oh yeah, doesn't remind you of the Wind Waker crawling and stuff?
Yeah.
Trapdoor. Boom. We got. Wah-ba-ba-bum.
Yeah. That's the team I'm thinking of right now.
Fitting.
I might need a flyer though. It's the only problem. So, all depends.
Might I recommend Flandre instead of Sine, because Sine it doesn't feel right having Sine in there if there's no Reimu.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if she's in the game or where to find her is the only thing.
I'm pretty sure Reimu is in the game.
Well, no. Flandre.
Oh. There's no way Flandre isn't in the game.
I gotta figure out where she's at, though. But I might have to, well, I don't know how I could cheat them in, is the only thing.
Oh, I'm pretty sure someone has figured out a way to get Game Shark codes to work for the hacks.
Right. Well,
and I do know that the very simple ones, like infinite power points or infinite HP, would probably still work unless they did some sort of weird coding voodoo.
Speaking of which, if you use a cheat code in Persona 3, Fuka will actually comment on that and say, oh, "You're cheating."
Really?
Apparently so.
Yeah, she really gets angry if you start. She really gets angry if you start using the personas of other party members.
Wow.
Wow, I want to see that.
And as I mentioned in the run, she's actually voiced by Paula Tiso, Lulu, Sylvia from No More Heroes, Jill Nabat from 13.
Oh shit.
So you have a possibility of, if you piss her off enough, getting smothered by jugs or shot in the face. That's just great.
Either that or you have to taste her cooking.
That's
okay,
worse
I'm gonna
than
say that's
that.
probably the worst of the three.
Hey, it could be worse.
Because I know about Fuka's cooking.
It could be worse.
Okay.
It could be worse. It could be Mystery Food X.
That's a good point. Fuka makes bad food, but it's still semi-edible. Chie and Yukiko cannot cook to save their lives.
That much...
Rise can cook, though? Rise can cook? but she loves spicy food, so...
I'll crush you with one strike. Sure enough, one strike. Even though that was Yukiko who said that, and she proved the point by fainting.
And everyone was scared to death of letting Nanako touch any of the food.
Hey, but she was brave enough to. She had a max courage stat higher than everyone else. And speaking of which, oh look at that, Spinny Rupee!
Spinny!
And by the way, folks, I'm not doing P4 for one reason and one reason only.
It's a pain in the butt?
No, random number generator.
Oh yeah!
The RNG in P4 is really, really, really atrocious.
And I
love it, but I will not fail to admit that. The RNG in P4 is atrocious.
And by that, I'm referring to, what was I looking for? How trying to build up your social stats.
Yeah, some of the crud you have to go through is no.
So I am not doing P4. Sorry.
Yeah, leave that to the professionals like Master LL or Nakatalele.
There we go. Anyway,
I know what that does.
you know, I guess there's just nothing else I can play on PSN for a run, other than what I got right now, which is 7.
Yeah, if you do Tales of or Threads of Fate, let me know.
I will.
My happy butt will be right there.
I'll need your help for that one too, because I have no idea how to play the game that well.
I wish I still had the. I do have the strategy guide somewhere. Keyword somewhere.
And we have a time stone.
You know
Found
what?
it. Okay, where are you at? Chibi Flandre. Oh, this will be bad.
Where is it?
No, I'm still looking for where she's at, but oh, it's gonna suck. Let's go find Flandre. Next. Underground path is to Chibi.
It's usually best to start with the first evolutionary stage anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see where I can spot all my team members. Okay.
Yeah, how soon do you think we can get Touhou running?
Well, depending on what's going on tonight, I could probably start tonight.
Oh ho ho ho!
Because, you know, turns out Aizen was affected by this stupid friggin'
Oh no, Aizen got hit by DNS changer?
No. By the blackout that was up here.
Oh, just a power
The
blackout,
storms,
okay.
Yeah. Starter?
Yeah, he was
Sir,
having
no, I
power
forget-
issues last week. We had to postpone the organized chaos session a couple of days.
Yeah.
Anyway, these are Centrobes. They're, of course, aerial BMOs of sorts, except they fire missiles instead.
Okay. First place you can spot it is Underground Path.
And they drop a lot of rupees, but you can't get them unless you're somehow, you know, lucky. Oh, well, there's 20 rupees.
Gee, I wonder who my starter is going to be, right?
Right.
Yeah, Marissa.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, but, you know, out of all of them, unfortunately Marissa is the best one. Because... Cancel... Route 25. What's a better one for that? Route 25. Okay... Route 10. Okay, that's probably my best bet. Route 10.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I don't have to get Persona 1 on PSP because Jeremy's going to send me his copy.
Nice.
Well,
That works.
He's burned out from that. That's easy $10.
Chibi Patchouli. Route 24.
I love Betchy.
Okay.
It's actually not that bad in this, so.
Oh yeah, watch out, Demos.
Ow!
I love how we're just kind of like, eh.
We're not even paying attention to the video at this point.
Well, of course not.
There really is nothing left to mention until we get to the boss.
Okay.
And
Route 7.
Ooh, Alundra.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
I found Alundra. You remember
I've
the
heard
game?
of that game, but I never really looked into it.
It's like a Zelda game, somewhat. Except with I guess it's the best way to compare it is to a Zelda game.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Oh. There we go.
I can only find her. Oh, this is gonna suck.
What is?
Alice is going to be a pain in the butt. Chibi Alice, Viridian Forest.
Ow.
Basically, Pikachu.
Actually, I thought Marissa was basically the Pikachu.
Now, one thing that I have to question, where the hell does Touhou take place in? Kanto or Gensokyo?
A fusion of the two?
That's my guess.
Probably some weird whim of Yukari's. Although, actually, I do know the backstory behind the fact that the Touhou puppet play Boneka dolls actually exist. See, Patchy got fed up with the fact that Marissa could invade Mei Ling and Sakuya. So she took a page out of Alice's book and made this little doll army that just was all based on several powerful characters in Gensokyo. Problem is, Marissa is very good at stealing or emulating techniques used against her. And so, after getting driven out of the mansion once by the dolls, she went to her buddy Alice and got her own doll army, had this really, really epic fight with Patchouli that blew the roof off the mansion, scattered the dolls to the winds.
Ooh,
Thus,
that
you have
sounds
Touhou.
Okay.
Next. Oh dear God.
What?
Alice, you suck. You're either you're psychic guys. Either way. Oh dear God, why?
Ah.
That's actually kind of scary. Okay.
Scary as in Alice sucks, or scary as in that's a really frightening typing?
I don't know yet. I do want Alice on my team, but I've got to find a flyer, or I'm in trouble.
Isn't Marissa a flyer?
I don't think so. I think Marissa is dark electric. Yeah, she cannot learn fly.
Maybe. Yeah, not Cyrano. Cyrano, I think, is pure ice.
She can be pure ice or ice water, or she can be ice steel, depending on which way I take her.
Right, I think Advent Cyrano is ice steel.
Yeah. Yeah, she's ice steel.
Well, you may have to get Sine. Because I do know Sine and Remu are both normal flying.
Cerno can only learn 1 HM. Holy crap.
Let me guess, Surf.
Yep.
That's typical of ice and water types.
Okay, so the next one was Patchy.
Patchy! I love Patchy.
But she can learn.
I'm willing to guess Flash.
Flash, that's it.
That's what I thought.
Unless there's like one more that I'm missing. Nope. Just
Yeah, I couldn't see.
Mei-Ling.
Yeah, Patchy can learn strength.
That would be awesome. Mei-Ling
That
can
would
learn
be-
strength
Yeah.
and rock smash, which I might actually have to have an HM slave.
Yeah, that would be my recommendation, to be quite honest.
I am not. Oh dear God.
Steam!
That would have been funny.
What?
What? I'm just saying Steam!
I'm asking what Glide was talking about.
Oh.
Don't mind me, I'm just kind of looking.
Oh, we're almost done with the dungeon!
Yay! You can learn Cut, Strength, and Rock Smash.
Oh yeah, that's right. Rock Smash became an HM in Gen 3.
Yep. Cut's no longer.
Ooh.
I've already looked at Alice. Dang it!
In
What?
trouble?
What do you mean?
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Yay. Well, what do you say? The control stick's kind of finicky.
Amber Relic.
Yeah, a Megatama. Give it back to Kirby!
Screw that, and I think Nick needs that thing.
True enough.
Uh-oh. I don't think the name's even in here.
That is a time stone.
Oops! Into the pit.
Oh boy.
Double Armos all the way across the sea.
Oh dear God, why is New in here?
Nue? Awesome.
Yeah, Nue's in here. I might have to grab her.
Yes, Nue. The Nue. Chinese Chimera. The Nue in Touhou is actually the Nue from the myths. From the ancient myths. She got sealed about the same time as Byakuran did. And was released by the events of subterranean animism, much like the Palankin ship was. And she was just screwing around for the majority of the game. You don't really get to see her until the extra stage when she figured out, oh, wait, these guys have got the same aim as me.
Even Sine doesn't have fly.
That's stupid.
I might actually have to drop Alice out of my party.
Which is... Well, it's not like they're the actual characters, so...
Yeah. I just want... I like
Guys,
Alice.
look at this. Look at this.
23 is number 1.
Yay!
Actually get the third one down.
But seriously, watch this. It's 2, 3, 1.
It's an awesome nod.
Sorry, I was looking away. Because seriously, what else is there to say?
I might actually...
Oh, hello, Centro. There we go.
I don't think the bomb's gonna work, buddy.
No. There we go.
Oh, I might have to get myself a Kamachi.
Oh, really?
Surf, waterfall, and baton path. Or dive.
Ouch.
Amelia. Ooh. I'm gonna have to get a Remelia. Ux.
To be us.
Where do I find you? Yes, folks, I am sitting here going through all this junk ahead of time. It's scary, isn't it?
Ooh! I found Wild Arms! You ever play Wild Arms?
No.
Katie?
No.
It's it's pretty much like a Japanese RPG with a Western feel. Well, that's the best way I can describe it. I mean, Izzy can tell you all about that because she loves the Wild Arms series.
Okay, so let's save that. I think I'm okay.
If I remember correctly, I still have my Wild Arms 2 discs, so might as well get the original. Okay. I'm purchasing Final Fantasy 8, 9, and the Resident Evil trilogy on PSN, as well as Wild Arms. Because, I mean, why not have something to play, right? I mean, I might do 8 and 9 eventually in the future. Who knows?
Yeah. I wouldn't mind being part of 8, but I mean that's entirely up to your discretion. I mean, enough of your runs as it is.
Exactly, and besides, I'm not sure if anyone could actually stand playing 8. You know,
I didn't mind. I dabbled in
draw.
Wait, what?
You know, you had to draw for magic.
Oh yeah.
There's one thing I hated from 8. It's that. You know what, Segatha? I'm gonna delete 8 from my list. I am definitely downloading 9 though, because my 9 discs don't really work that well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of 9, but I will admit that it was good.
Mm-hmm.
10 has a derpy story, but otherwise is very good. 10-2 is nothing but TNA fan service. Anybody who says otherwise is a goofball.
So that means Bo is a goofball. Watch the, yeah, think carefully before you say anything.
Seriously, 10-2 is fan service. There's not much else to it.
It's, well, yeah, well, Bo, if you're watching this, feel free to comment. In fact, I'll mention that you said that. I'll tell them that you said that.
We're all goofballs that organize chaos. That's kind of the fun.
Well, of course.
And besides, he knows I don't mean any ill will by the comment.
I know. It's just
Quit trying to guilt trip me.
I'm not trying to guilt trip you. I'm just saying some people might get offended. I'm just saying.
I mean, seriously, yeah. Okay, I'll admit, 10-2 had a nice little fix-fic, and brings Unit and Titus back together, but the main focus is definitely the fan service, the dress sphere system.
Yes.
There is no contending that.
No, I'll give you that one.
And because this is awesome, have an interesting looking picture. That is funny.
Okay.
Look at this. Interesting.
Everybody but him bows.
Who is that guy? Oh, is that Kuzco?
That's Cusco.
I can totally see Kuzco verbally flipping off Loki.
I know, right? And you can sit there and point out every single person from the cast, and they're all bowing except Cusco. Cusco's like, no. You threw off the groove.
Yeah, good luck finding a guard to throw Loki out a window.
I know, right?
And we got the Ancient Circuit. There we go.
We're having way too much fun.
Looks like we ran out of Touhou.
Aww.
We ran out of Touhou? There's no such thing.
Well, we stopped dumping. We stopped the trivia dump.
Well, we need to have some trivia for the Touhoumon run.
Exactly, so conserve your energy.
Okay, that's true. We do need to get to. Assuming you're capable of it, we do need to get to work on that tonight.
Yeah. I don't know how long the thing with Aizen's gonna be, but I'll keep it. I still gotta test that one thing I'm using, but that won't even take that long.
Well, like I said, I mean, just beat me on aim. I'll probably be playing Skyrim, so I'm gonna have to keep an aim window open because every time I get a random IM from Adam while I'm playing Skyrim,
Sorry.
I'm not accusing you of anything, Adam. Calm down.
Okay.
Every time I get a random IM off of aim while I'm playing Skyrim, I lose window focus, and the mouse pointer, which is supposed to be hidden during the game, starts flying around the screen while I'm doing stuff. Drives me crazy.
Well, sorry. How was I supposed to know?
I'm not accusing you of anything, Adam.
I know you're not accusing me. I'm just saying, how could I have known?
I am seriously curious now. The more I think about this.
What?
Oh.
No, it's called Dawn Guard. They don't have it yet.
Yeah, it's the Dawn Guard expansion. Basically,
I have it.
One of two things. You can either join the Dawn Guard, a sub-faction of the Vigil of Stendar, who are vampire hunters, or you can join the nobility of the Volkihar vampire clan of Skyrim and help them attempt to blot out the sun using the Elder Scrolls.
I have it.
You can't have Dawn Guard yet. It's only on the 360.
What do I play Skyrim on?
Oh, okay. Glide, I hate to say this, but you got hosed. You cannot have mods. You do not have the command console.
I don't care.
You are literally a beta tester for anything that comes out.
I really don't care because I prefer Skyrim with a controller.
Makes sense.
A PC version has the ability to use an Xbox controller.
I know, but I don't think I know this computer can handle it. But
I had to spend a lot of my Christmas check from last year to upgrade this computer so that it could actually run Skyrim. It was worth it because I have literally 20 mods on this on my copy of Skyrim. Most of them are fixes for bugs and whatnot that Bethesda's too lazy to do themselves. I mean, Bethesda makes great games. The one thing that really pisses everyone off, though, they never, ever properly bug test them before they release them. They always use us, the players, as the beta crew.
Yeah, my friend, he plays on the PS3, and he goes, "Yeah, you're a bug tester." I'm like, "I know, I don't care. I've got it."
The PS3 version's got to be the most screwed up version of all.
I know.
Huh? Wait, what? I'm sorry, I was distracted because I got disconnected from PSN.
We moved from Touhou to Skyrim.
Okay. There we are.
Yeah, I was playing as my level 4 Khajiit that I'm doing as an assassin.
Yeah, I'm doing one every race.
I just do Khajiits because I can't live without the Night Eye.
That's what torches are for.
I'm doing
That's
two
cool
blades.
how the door ages as it leaves the time field.
I know.
That
I
is
do
a nice
two-bladed.
effect. That is a nice effect. But yeah, I'm playing one every race.
I've always been a Khajiit person, so I play as Khajiits.
Have you run into Mike the Liar?
I have no idea. It's been a while since I've played. The last one I played, I was playing as my level 4.
Oh boy.
Aptly named Marissa, and she's a black Khajiit.
Welcome to the boss! The 1,000-year arachnid, Moldarok. Now this is rather intimidating.
It's a scorpion.
1,000 years old.
You would think, given the ridiculously excessive use of time stones in this dungeon, that the premise here would be to de-age this beast back to its larval form.
But then that'd be too easy. I will say this though, epic music.
Heck yes.
But no, it's just a straight up tank and spank fight.
Oh well.
When the eye in the claw glows red, you want to hit that claw. Adam is not very good at following his cues, though. He gets nommed a lot. He loses a parry. He gets the hang of it later, though.
Well, of course I do better later. Because you had to fight this guy twice. In fact, it's just another Moldarok. Well, but dude, you can't really. First of all, you can't really blame me for flailing like this because this is my first time fighting this thing.
Red, glowy eyes. I would have been fooled by one of those attacks once. But then again, I am a Zelda veteran, so...
It's your arrogance talking, actually. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. At all.
Well, yeah, I should tone down the ego a little bit. The thing is, I'm a little more experienced with the Zelda series than Adam is. I probably would have caught on to this slightly quicker.
Ow.
He did well. I'm not gonna lie, he did well, despite the fact that he died. I mean, I died a couple of times in my first run of Ocarina of Time. I'm not gonna lie. See, there you go. Flaws are gone. I'm pretty sure just about everybody except like super elite gamers have shut up, Fee. Except for super elite gamers have died at least once in each Zelda game they play.
And besides, apart from the Skyward Temple, there are no game overs.
Yes.
Oh, hello there.
There he is.
Whoa boy.
I didn't do it, whatever it is.
Now this is what throws me off, actually. They'll pretty much change your Z. They'll pretty much make you Z target them instead of the boss. Oh boy.
Underneath you.
Right behind me! Ow!
Stuff.
Ow.
Whoa! Where are you coming from? Oh, there you are. Oh! Ow! That was a cheap shot.
Up you get, Link.
And finish you off. Bam! Bye-bye. And the heart container. I'm sorry for that boring dungeon, folks, but at least we got 3 more dungeons coming up.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay. Why couldn't we have had that before? We could have used the time shift stone just to get rid of the stupid sand.
I know, right?
But it would have been a long drop.
Hmm.
But then we do have a sailcloth, after all. I gotta admit, the heart containers look very fancy in this game.
They do.
Alright. Oh, an abandoned minecart. I'm like, where else am I supposed to go? I mean, where's the time shift stone? There's gotta be one around here somewhere. It's actually up there. Whoa, oh, whoa, watch out. Ah, there we are. Hopefully this will be the last time we have to go this overboard off topic. There's the stone. Hmm? There we go. Yep, all that's left is just one big straight path. This will lead us straight to the Temple of Time. There we go. Well, guess what? There'll be more minecart madness later. Whee! Ah. Ooh. How fitting. The gate of time is like gears from clockwork.
We know that voice.
See, look at that. It's actually like actual gears.
What is up with Impa's ponytail?
Oh!
I mean, that thing is so long, an opponent could grab that and give her whiplash. Oh, hi, Jam. Okay, just put out an ace of spades. That'll take out that field nicely.
Of course.
I mean, he's the suit of diamonds.
Go ahead, just waste your steam.
I don't know. He can keep that up indefinitely. Impa looks like she's getting ready to go.
You need this where you're going. Okay. You got
This is not the time for item get music.
And the game,
Exactly.
the game even tells you.
Jump over it, fool.
Well, she's out for the count.
Nice Soul Calibur death scream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah? Well, surprise!
Problem.
Okay.
If he had reveled in that blow
Zelda!
1 second longer, Link would have cut him in half.
Yes.
Yeah, don't bother saying, am I late? Just do the honorable thing and tell her to go and protect her.
I would.
Of course you would.
That's just me.
Yeah, we'll meet again? Most likely.
Go through the gate, you dummy. Ooh, Deku Bomb.
Uh-oh. He's angry. I was soft.
What are you, friggin' past life of Zant?
You're not, though.
No, he's not, actually. He's not.
We'll elaborate on this in the future.
Well, I will, anyway. Adam doesn't quite know everything that's been going on. He's getting some inklings, and he's making some very good, educated guesses.
Yeah. Anyway.
But I'm the one who's done the research.
Well, of course.
Anyway,
see you guys in part 9 for
something completely different.
Well, yeah, and for something on topic, actually.
We're on topic? Since when?